In English, there's all sorts of insults for both men and women. Some of them are lighthearted and others are quite serious. Today, I want to talk about a word that is considered the most serious insult for women. If you say this word to an American woman, you might just get slapped across the face. So be very careful when you use this word. The word I'm talking about is cunt.
What a cunt.
Ow! I hate that word!
What?
That word, it's so sharp, it's like an electric sword, slashing everything in its path. Why would you say that?
You didn't exactly stand up for me.
As you can see by that clip, Americans really don't like this word. But what exactly is a cunt and what does it mean? Basically, a cunt is usually described as a disparaging and obscene term for a woman. It can also be used as vulgar slang for a woman's genitals. And lastly, it can be used to describe a very unpleasant or stupid person. People have gotten into a lot of trouble for using this word, including American celebrities. A few years ago, a political commentator named Samantha Bee used this word to describe Donald Trump's daughter, Ivanka.
Let me just say, one mother to another, do something about your dad's immigration practices, you feckless cunt.
And despite the fact the Trump family is disliked among many Americans, people still thought she crossed the line by using that word.
A lot of people were offended and angry that I used an epithet to describe the president's daughter and advisor last week. I used it as an insult. I crossed the line, I regret it, and I do apologize for that.
As you guys can see, even when you use the word cunt to describe someone you really hate, it's still considered unacceptable in American society. That's how serious this word is. Even when you look this word up in major English dictionaries, it contains warnings. Look at what vocabulary.com has to say about this. Cunt is a contender for the most offensive word in English. The C word, cunt, should be avoided at all costs. Dictionary.com has a similar warning. They say it's one of the most hateful and powerful examples of verbal abuse in the English language. But before I end this video, I just want to say that this specifically applies to the United States. In the UK, Australia, etc., the word cunt is not considered as offensive. In fact, it's used quite casually in those countries.
And it's often a term of endearment.
Right.
That's difficult to explain.
Yeah.
On Twitter to an American that it's honestly we once I was in I told this I was in Scotland and this Scottish copper character said, "Hey, Mr. DeVries," he said, "You're a funny cunt. You're a funny cunt."
And you said
it's
thank you. And
thank
you
you,
thanked him.
thank you very much.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this lesson, please hit the like button. And if you want more English lessons such as this one, subscribe to our channel.